Hey there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru. Really appreciate you stopping by as we explore how do you fast track your business growth. See, business doesn't have to be as hard as what most people make it. You should be able to have a flow of new clients every single month coming into your business. You should be able to keep your clients for longer. Your clients should be more loyal to you and be walking, talking, ranting, raving billboards for you like never before. But quite often, this isn't the case. And in fact, your business right now feels far from that case. So why is that? Well, generally, it's because we focus on the wrong things. See, growing a business, as much as what people want to tell you, it's not about what webinar do you use or what Facebook ads or SEO or pay-per-click or networking or referrals, what funnels do we have? What scripts should we be doing? How do I hustle every single day? It's got nothing to do with that. What I want to be able to walk you through is how to go from probably the mistakes you're making right now and give you a really clear way to how to grow your business. And it's part of what we call the Limbic Advantage. You see, growing a business relies on humans to do certain things. And as humans, we're all hardwired exactly the same way. And there's this little known secret that very few people actually tap into. Like really successful businesses, they know this. But for everyone else, they don't realize the amount of influence that they could actually have from top to tail in their business to get people to do what they would like them to do. So let me come into our little workbench and let me share with you how to transform your business growth. So at the tip of the iceberg, most people ask themselves the wrong questions, they do the wrong actions, and they've got the wrong strategy because they're focusing on what funnels do I need? What webinars should I be running? What scripts do I need to create? How do I just get leads? Any lead will do right now. What ads should I be running? What channels? And they're not bad things, but they're not the right things to be thinking about right now. Like if growing your business is difficult for you right now, you actually need to get underneath the tip of the iceberg to this next part. See, no one buys from anybody unless someone can resonate with you, which then allows them to respect you, which then allows them to be inspired by you, which then allows them to realize that you can make their life better. So they're actually the 4 key things that you need to be thinking about in every aspect of your business. So underneath this tip of the iceberg, this next level down, is all about how do you create overwhelming trust? How do you create profound loyalty? And how do you create deep emotional bonds with everyone around you? Not just with prospects, but with clients, with referral sources, with your teams, with contractors, suppliers, distributors, affiliates. Like every single person around you have to be able to answer those 4 questions themselves. And that comes down to the more trust you have, the more loyalty you have with one another, and the deeper the bond is between each other, the faster someone goes through that. You see, I think every single service business should have this stream of clients. They should be oversubscribed. They should be able to keep their clients for longer with better retention. They should have loyal clients that talk about them, share them, promote them, walking, talking, ranting, raving billboards for them. Because if that happens, you get to make a bigger impact. You get to contribute more to society. You get to make these ripple effects and help people who you might not even ever meet. That's what our role as business leaders should be about. So to me, to be able to build those sorts of things, down the bottom, it's about how do we activate extraordinary moments throughout our business. See, most people go, yeah, but I've got already a really good business, or I've already got a great business. And it's like a feather in the cap. Good, great. It's not good enough anymore. You're supposed to have a good business. You're supposed to provide a great service. That's what you get paid to do. It's about how do you create moments every single day throughout your business with your prospects, with your clients, with your team, with everybody around you, your referral sources, your partners, where people just go, wow, I didn't expect that to happen. And quite often, because we're up the very top here, focusing on the wrong questions or wrong actions or wrong strategies, we never get down to this bottom part where we can really, truly create these extraordinary moments throughout our business. And it's those moments that people remember. And it's the moments that people remember when you made them feel a particular way that then influences their behavior, and then they then do the things that you like them to do. So there's probably 3 mistakes that I'm going to walk you through right now that people tend to be doing that we need to fix up if we want to fast track our business growth. And the first one is we are generally too shallow around our business, around our thinking, around the questions we're asking, around the strategy and the actions that we are doing. We are focusing on the wrong things. And what we actually need to be able to do is get down, and we need to be able to focus on how do I get people to resonate with me, respect me, be inspired by me, see that I can make their life better. And then once we can do that, that's when they get to go, I'd like to work with you, or I want to stay with you longer, or I want to share your business and bring you in referrals, or I want to partner with your business, or I want to be able to pass you our clients over to you. See, everything happens when we focus on those 4 things. And one of the fastest ways to get those things happening is by not focusing on what funnel, what script, what webinar, what ad, what channel, but by focusing on how do I activate extraordinary moments throughout our business. So businesses right now tend to be in one of 4 spots. I'm just going to quickly run through. You can see where you feel you're at. So again, we can change from being in the red, yellow zone and get ourselves up into this green zone. So the red zone is what I would call a transactional orientated business. Sure, business is transactional, but if you go about business transactionally, it is so much harder to ever get clients than if you don't. See, a transactional business tends to have this hunter mindset. It's about me winning. What's in it for me? Help me. It's all about me. They tend to have this spam approach. I'm sure no different to myself. How many messages do you get on your social platforms? Someone trying to flog you their crap that you've got no interest in whatsoever. Desperation. But that's what a transactional person does. They focus on what's the right script. If I've got the script, it'll solve all my problems. See, people down in this transactional level generally are operating from fear. Now, it makes perfect sense. We are so big on brain chemicals, neuroscience, the way we're hardwired, and we're hardwired for survival. So therefore, this is how we naturally are hardwired. But if we want to be able to really fast track our business growth, we can't operate in this space. The next level up in this amber zone is what I would call process driven. And this is where I reckon majority of people sit. Because again, business we see as, well, what's the outcome that I want to achieve? And therefore I need to do this step and this step and this step and this step and tick the box, tick the box, tick the box, tick the box. Or they focus on this value add approach. And adding value, hey, definitely noble and definitely a good thing you should be doing, but it has to be done in a certain way. Most people offer value of here are my 3 tips, or here are 7 tips, or look at me. They come from an ego point of view of I know more, you should listen to me. And there's no bigger turnoff to a human being than when you come from that type of value add approach. They focus heavily on content. And content, unless it is emotional, and you'll see why as I go through a couple of more things with you, is absolutely pointless unless it changes a person's paradigm and thinking. And most people's content don't even come close. They do it because they've been told to, and it's simply tick the box, do what I'm supposed to do because that's what I do on Tuesday, and this is what I do on Thursday, and this is what I do on Sunday. And therefore, it's a complete waste of time. You see, most people down in these 2 red, yellow zones tell me business is hard. Growing a business is hard. And honestly, it's actually not. Business is all about evoking positive emotions. Because when we can evoke positive emotions, that's when we can get people to start to resonate with us, to respect us, to be inspired by us, to realize that we can make their life better. But for most people who sit in this red and yellow zone, they're not doing any of that. They're just simply going through the motions. So this next level up, and it's a level where I would say least people are going well. It's what I would call leader-driven. And a leader-driven business has this connection mindset. Right? So certainly a lot better than the hunter mindset or the outcome mindset. They've got this complete marketing approach. It's not simply about what channel do I use, what funnel, what webinar, what ads. They realize that marketing has 4 things. How do I attract? How do I nurture? How do I enroll? And how do I deliver? There's 4 key areas to being able to market. And they're about relationship creation. They understand that business is all about relationships. So most of the time, people who are either in this leader-driven stage, maybe in the process-driven stage, they focus and they tell me it takes time to build relationships. And I want to tell you right now, garbage. It doesn't take time to build relationships. It's already anchored in us. Think about when we were kids. We'd easily go up to another kid on the playground and just start playing with them. They're our new friend. When we first walked into school, into the classroom, we made friends within minutes. When we go to the basketball court, the soccer field, the football field, we can easily start playing with someone else. See, we know how to build relationships instantly. We forget as we become adults and we focus more on the stories that we're being told and we're telling ourselves, rather than how do I connect? How do I build these relationships? But there's this whole nother level that we take our clients to, because leader-driven is okay, but it's not going to fast track your business growth. We've got to get to this level that we call being exponential. It's about being magical. It's about being extraordinary. And honestly, anyone who tells me that their business is extraordinary, I can pull it apart within seconds. Because even our business can be more extraordinary. The day you think your business is extraordinary and that's it, just stop. Where else have you got to go? And with a few things I'm about to share with you, I think I'm about to open your eyes to, hey, you might have a really good business. It might have been great. It ain't that extraordinary. So an exponential type business focuses on this enchanter mindset. How are they constantly, in essence, like being magical, being a wizard? They focus on brain chemicals throughout their whole business, in everything they do with every single person. They've got this brain chemicals approach. And it's not about relationship creation, it's about heartfelt creation. See, if we took all three of those things to every aspect of our business, in the way that we do content, in the way that we do emails, in the way we do automation, in the way we do invoicing, in the way we do phone calls, in the way that we nurture, in the way that we attract, the way our systems are, see, across your whole business from top to tail, think how much better our business would be. So it doesn't take time to build relationships. It's the moments that people remember when you made them feel a particular way. And that's what the Limbic Advantage is all about. It's about how do you become exponential from top to tail in your business? How in every aspect of your business are you with an enchanter mindset? You're evoking brain chemicals. You've got this heartfelt creation. You're creating moments throughout every single day in your business that make people feel a particular way. Because that's how you get people to resonate, respect, be inspired by you, and realize that you can make their life better. And when you do all of those things, this is what then takes place. You have the ability to be able to obviously get new clients. You have the ability for referral partners, for partnerships, for affiliates. You have the ability to keep your clients for longer. You have the ability for your clients to be more loyal and do more things for you. See, every aspect of your business transforms, which then transforms your bottom line. It allows you to grow your business so much easier than what people do right now. So there's a key to this Limbic Advantage. And it's what I suppose makes us so unique and where our genius lies. Over the past, or since 2016, I've been really honing in and focusing on neuroscience, on brain chemicals, on human primal instincts, on the way we are as humans. And as unique as we all are, hey, we're not. We are all hardwired exactly the same way. And 99% of businesses, including myself every now and then, we operate from the cortex brain, where we're logical, we're analytical, we're rational. It's the what part of the brain. What funnels, what webinars, what ads, what channels. And because we're in that what part of the brain, we tend to do things more logical and analytical and rational. And therefore, we don't get the results. We don't tap into human hardwiring. We don't influence the way that we should. So the limbic part of the brain makes all decisions for us, controls all human behavior, is only feeling based and does not understand language. So I want just to ask you this. Just imagine if you could limbic brain your whole business, from the way you attracted, to the way you nurtured, to the way you enrolled, to the way you delivered. What do you reckon that would do to your business growth? What do you reckon that would do in terms of bringing in new clients, in terms of keeping clients for longer, in terms of keeping loyal clients and turn them into loyal ambassadors for you? What would it do in terms of the stories that people would share about how amazing your business was? And that's why you stand out in the marketplace. You see, when we can limbic our business, we go to a whole nother level versus what every one of your competitors do. But limbicing part of your business is not as easy as what It seems. Otherwise, everyone would do it. Because we have been taught how to live in our cortex brain. All the media around you, your upbringing, your map of the world, what you see on social channels every single day, what you read, what you listen to, everything ensures that you're logical, you're analytical, you're rational. It's the survival part of your brain. That's why your brain was given to you, to survive. But unfortunately, if you really want to fast track your business growth, you've got to be able to get out of your cortex brain and into your limbic brain. And that's where our genius sits. So I want to share with you just quickly 9 key accelerators that we focus in on our limbic advantage. You see, the heart of our limbic advantage is all about how do we activate extraordinary moments, moments that create this overwhelming trust, this profound loyalty, these deep emotional bonds. Because remember, when we create those things, that's what allows people to resonate with us, respect us, be inspired by us, realize that we can make their life better. So we want to be able to create those 3 things. We've got 3 key levers: inspirational thinking and how to be more heartfelt with our thinking, inspirational strategy and how to be more profound with our strategy rather than scattered, and inspirational experiences and how to turn them from being ordinary to magical. So the first 3 accelerators around lever number 1 sits up here. How do we transform our thinking with the mindset matrix? How do we go from being less logic, cortex brain to more limbic emotional? How do we deepen our connections with the powerful story frameworks to be able to connect better with our prospects, with our clients, with our partners, with our team, with whoever we're trying to share our message to? How do we ensure that they not only understand our message, but they understand why it's important to us? How do we chemicalize all of our communication with the brain chemical toolbox? Every aspect of your communication has to be limbic focused. It has to evoke emotions. Hey, it's controlling human behavior. Every decision someone makes is based off how well you create and use the brain chemical toolbox. Then we've got the next lever, inspirational strategy, going from scattered to profound. And the 3 big accelerators there, how do we fill our pipeline? So that is all about how do we attract? And attract's not about what channel should I be using. Attract is about having a complete marketing system where you get to not only fill your pipeline, and yes, we do that through referrals and our networks and through partnerships and organic marketing. We don't use paid ads, but there's nothing wrong with paid ads. It just has to be done from a limbic perspective. Then how do you do tactical nurturing with the nurturing blueprint, where you warm people up, you deepen your relationship with them, and you have them jumping up saying, please, let me work with you. Then how do you enroll with masterful enrolling? We call it our 30-day maximizer. The first 30 days, your new client should be jumping for joy, going, this is the best decision I've ever made. They should be your best walking, talking, ranting, raving billboard. But sadly for most, they only focus from a process point of view, not an emotional factor point of view. And therefore, their 30 days is horrible. The one I love, lever 3, inspirational experiences. Going from just simply being good, great, ordinary, to being magical. And the first thing is about what we call deliberate feels, the client journey pathway, and how to purposely plan out the whole client journey pathway where you're going to make them feel a particular way each day, each week. It's strategic, but in the end to them, they just go, wow, I can't believe how much they care about me. We're going to elevate every single system that you have through the systems revamp. There are 9 key systems. How we do email, how we do invoicing, how we do automation, how we do conversations, how we do follow-ups, how we work with team, how we do delivery, how we do retention, and how we become more profitable. And then the last of the 9 accelerators in the Limbic Advantage model is about how do we maximize impact and be able to contribute more? How do we create a movement? Rather than just simply every client as individual clients, there is so much more that you can do. Now, whether you're aware of it or not, in the next 12, 18, maybe 24 months at max, the new currency of business will be community. Every so often, there's this new currency that comes. In the early 90s, 2000s, it was relationships. It was all about relationship marketing. Then technology took off. And it was all about just being able to be seen online. And where we're coming to now, after having years and years and years of people just being able to connect, contact us, spam us, is we're coming to community. And those that are great at building community will be at such a far advantage than everybody else. So there are key 9 accelerators. We can check right now to where do you sit on the scale of each one of these accelerators. Just underneath, you will see this image. By all means, self-assess and see where you are right now on the Limbic Advantage. Don't worry that most of your things are going to be red and yellow. You haven't come across this before. This is brand new. So I can't expect you to be firing at this. Because if you were, your business growth would be through the roof and you wouldn't need to be watching this. So here's my invitation to you. If what I've shared right now really makes sense to you, you can see by activating extraordinary moments throughout your business, it transforms your referrals, your client retention, your client loyalty, your business growth overall. If you can see by tapping into the limbic part of the brain, how that not only creates this overwhelming trust, this profound loyalty, these deep emotional bonds, it gets people to resonate with you faster. Therefore, they can respect you. Therefore, they can be inspired by you. Therefore, they can realize how you can make their life better. That's what has to happen for someone to be able to become a client. You need to change the conversation that you're having and go away from what funnel, what ad, what channel, what webinar, what script, and ask yourself, how do I actually influence and tap into humans' hardwiring? Because when you do that, your business becomes next level. So I invite you, if you want to explore how we can help you do that, that's what we do. That's what we are the geniuses at. And we take service professionals from the level they're at right now and easily 5x their business through the Limbic Advantage. Do the self-assessment below. Look forward to hearing from you real soon. Hopefully that's been insightful. Even if you took 1 or 2 things to start changing your business growth, that excites me. Till next time, I'll talk to you real soon. See you later all.